Hi everybody, Marty Rubin back for another segment of Marty's Corner, and we are so lucky to have Tiffan Borelli. She is one of the stars of Miracle on 34th Street. And Tiffan, your character, Doris Walker,
yes,
right,
yes.
is a mom, a very successful woman. Mm-hmm. Your career, you're running a major department store.
Yes,
you're possibly falling in love.
Well, that comes later.
Okay.
But yes, she definitely has fallen in love, and that didn't go so well. So yeah,
there's a lot going on.
So now she's focused on her job and being a mother.
Yes.
And then the show happens to her.
Yes, yes. Well, you bring a real movie star Hollywood feel to the stage. I have to tell you that.
Thanks.
Did you watch the movie Miracle on 34th Street to prepare for the role?
Oh yes, I did. Well, I've seen it. You know,
Everybody's
I watched
seen
it before. You know, I watched it again after I knew I was going to play the role. But yeah, just definitely because every time someone comes, I say, have you seen the movie? The answer is always yes.
Right.
But have you seen the musical? And the answer is no.
Right.
You know,
right.
So you always. I think it's helpful to know what you see in the film and you bring in knowing. It's different. There's definitely different things about the show.
Yes.
Like the storyline's a little bit different. It
Right.
begins differently, it ends differently, but generally it's the same. But I definitely watched it for inspiration, also just for a sense of time and period and just life then, you know,
Yes.
how people breathe.
Now, Doris Walker, are there similarities between Doris Walker and the real Tiffan Borelli?
I think so. I do.
Yes.
I really do. I do.
Because she's really a good person. And
She
has
is
a lot going for her.
Yeah, and she's doing her best, you know,
Yes.
just like we all try to do. But yeah, she's very strong. She's very driven. She's very independent. I say I didn't run a parade for Thanksgiving, but I definitely hosted. I didn't have a walkie-talkie, but I definitely ran the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah.
So where did you grow up, by the way?
Oklahoma City,
Ooh.
Oklahoma.
So were you an Oklahoma Sooner football fan?
You know, that's a good question. I went to OCU, which was the music, like
Okay.
the lawyer dance music school. So we didn't really play sports there.
Wow.
But there's the OU versus OSU thing for sure. I will say my family likes OSU. I like both.
Yes.
I
That
don't
helps
own
in the
any
family
gear.
dinners,
Yes,
right?
it
Yes.
does. It does.
Right.
But generally speaking, my family attended OSU.
Yes.
So by relation, I would say I'm more of an OSU. But the football, it's really big. People for the holidays there.
Oh my God, it's
like
a religion.
displays on the lawn.
Yes.
I mean, like you have to choose your side.
Yes.
Yes.
Very true. So if you and I were hanging out on Main Street in front of the Argyle Theater,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody walked by and looked up at the marquee and said, I heard that Miracle on 34th Street was playing here.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to them to make them want to buy a ticket?
I would say, oh, you've heard of it? Have you seen the movie? Yes. Have you seen the musical? No. Well, when else, other than the Broadway production 50 years ago that I didn't catch,
Right.
can you do that, right? Like, I think it's such a rare, we know the story, but there's dozens of songs with this story.
Good songs, too.
Good
really.
songs. And so you've never seen that. And everybody watches it as a tradition. A lot of people are like, I catch it every year. It's just what I do. This is a way to do that, but and then some. And to see it live, first of all, and to be inspired in a very personal way.
Yes.
And to have our wonderful orchestra, you know, our and the music. It's like
really good.
It's another layer on top of that.
Yes.
And
Now, we're about an hour and a half out from the show.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any rituals or superstitions that you have before you can get on stage?
There definitely, yes. So I do some at my house or my apartment. I warm up there. Well, Doris has to be very strong.
Yes.
So I have these power bands that I use at home. I have my vocal warm up that I do, and basically I have a couple of physical things that I do. I need to feel very grounded and strong in her shoes.
Does that get you in the zone?
It does, because Doris, she starts out sort of calling the show, really running the parade, right? And very strong. And she, even I was saying in Act 1, she really she kind of talks at people at first. And then definitely in Act Two, she listens much more.
Yes, yes.
But so it has to, the show definitely, the people that I meet in the show sort of take my layers away, but I have to start very, very strong and grounded.
Right. And that gets you ready, and you're ready to.
It does. I also don't like to get ready too soon because there's such a sense of urgency at the top of the show where it's like, where's the Santa? How the parade?
Right.
So I don't like to just be like, I'm ready. Like, let's go. Like, let's call a friend. No, no, no. I like to get my makeup on. I'm the last person to get my wig on, and I'm usually getting into costume after the show started, just because I want it.
Right.
A
But
sense of urgency.
But it works for you.
Yeah, it just helps me. It helps me get in Doris's energy.
Yes. Now you play a mom in the show. You have a young daughter. Is that fun as an actor? Because you're in a lot of scenes with her.
Yes.
To work with somebody so young.
Yes. Well, what's particularly fun about this is that Cordelia and Raquel are so different, and I don't really look who it's going to be until I hear them at mic check, and I'm like, okay, it's her tonight. Okay, it's her tonight. Yeah, we, especially in our song together, we've gotten a little silly together, but it's just it's our bonding moment. Doris definitely is different to her daughter than she is to the outside world.
Right.
That's
Now-
her safe place.
Now, when you have two actresses playing the part, and they split the roles, do you have to build a chemistry with each one?
Well, yeah, you just have to be there with each one, and there's a lot you can do to prepare for a role before you come to a show, but then once you get here, it's like, oh, well, I know what I thought Santa Claus would be like. What's he really like? And I know what I thought my daughter would be like. What's she like? And in this particular case, it's two. And every
Yes.
night, you're interacting with them. You're listening to each other.
Right.
It's like, and some days we come in a little different. It's like, who is my daughter today?
Right.
But
It's kinda
that's
fun.
what a
It's
mother
kinda
would
fun.
do. Who is my
Yeah.
daughter today? How was your day? Like, what happened to you? Who are
Yes.
you today? So yeah, it's something I definitely look forward to.
Well, if you want to see the fabulous performance that she puts on every night, you have to come out and see her being a great mom, running a department store, falling in love in the greatest time of the year. Then you got to come down to the Argyle Theater and buy your ticket for Miracle on 34th Street. And we'll be playing straight through to Sunday, December 29th. So we can't wait to see you all out there.